Good day, everybody. Thank you for being here. Nice to see you or hear you. Or just imagine you're there, really. So, yeah, thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, and comments. Um, sometimes we can't please all the people all the time, but just some of the people some of the time, right? So, just all I'm going to say about that. See my beautiful flowers, look. It's off the tree I got this morning. I thought I might do a nice little watercolour painting or something of like that nature. For fun, right? What have we got here? I just got a message on there, but it doesn't matter, I'll answer that later. Cheers. I've got my coconut water. It's very, very hot and muggy out there. Okay, let's get into it. Holy Spirit, Holy Ancestors, Holy Spirit Guides, Holy Angels, please give us a clear and concise message. What does the collective need to know today? Please keep myself and the collective protected during this reading and after this reading. And no weapon formed against us shall prosper. All negative energy projections will be returned to sender and possibly dissolved into the ether and deemed ineffective as the Holy Spirit deems fit. So we just let go and give it to God, right? Okay. What does the collective need to know today, Spirit? I'll get a few words out first. I'm going to have to write some new ones. Oh, that's what I forgot. I meant to get some more cards while I was in the town yesterday. So we have a fuckwit showing themselves. I wonder who that is. Oh, anyway. Somebody's crazy, I've seen crazy, and I've seen liar. Somebody from somebody's history. So there's a crazy, liar, fuckwit coming out from somebody in the past. I don't really want to tap into that sort of energy, but anyway, we'll see what Spirit wants us to see. Okay. There's a groupie. What was I going to say there? Couldn't have been very important. Something not going to jail. Okay, so somebody may have been involved in something like this. We have a thief as well, and we have deception. We also have a lost cause. So you take it as it resonates for you, right? But at the bottom, what else has come out here is this. This is in reverse. So whoever this is not in jail, but perhaps they need to be. There's going to be a crash. So somebody's not gone to jail, but they might got toxic as well. Crash. So this, whoever this is, this crazy ass negative person here, is maybe going to have a car crash. Human experiment I've just seen. I've seen kidnap. Now kidnap came out again yesterday. Mount Warning is here. Wallamine. Wollongong, Mount Warning. Research. Mount Warning, it might be a research station. Did I not hear that Wollongong was closed down to the public? It's a tourist place. Mountain where people, attic hides. It might hold some sort of information. Like in an attic, but it's in a mountain. Interesting. What else do we need to talk about here, Spirit? I didn't even pull them out. We have a beauty. It might be a beautiful place. The end is not here. We have a rooster in reverse. Tax evasion. I don't feel like... Tax evasion. Footsteps. And number 3. We have a beauty. Hang on. This might be getting a little bit more positive. We have a beauty, but we've got tax evasion here. We've got footsteps. Somebody's following somebody's footsteps. And we have the number 3. We have a divine spouse. Wow. And we have a wing. Because somebody's healing. Healing aligns spinal column and promotes flexibility, prevents epileptic seizures. This is selenite. Oh, we have selenite here, right, for our clarity. It prevents epileptic seizures, it neutralises mercury poisoning, reverses free radical effects, induces breast flow and nurturing children. Fire vibration brings clarity of mind, opens the crown chakra. Angelic consciousness, higher guidance, anchors earth vibration and brings peace. Enhances telepathy, uses the form protective grid around the house. Okay. Ensures peaceful atmosphere, detaches entities from the aura, preventing mind control, assists judgment and insight, stabilizer of erratic emotions. So somebody might need to get some selenite here. So that's what it looks like. Well, it comes in all different forms and shapes, but that's selenite. So somebody's keeping a promise. We have a promise here. And we have a surprise or a gift. But, there's always a but, right? Shit. There's a red flag in amongst it. So somebody is been told to be frugal at this time. Yeah. Okay, so let's go with this. I hope everybody's having a lovely day. I hope it's beautiful wherever you are. But even if it's not, you've got to go and find the beauty within wherever you are. You know what I mean? Look at the positive things around you. You know. Even when you're in the most darkest of places, you've got to focus in on the light. We have the world. There's an end of a cycle, end of a contract. What is this about? Beauty. Somebody's heartbroken. Somebody's heartbroken because somebody's beautiful. That's weird. So there might be jealousy here somewhere. For someone. Somebody's not got something coming in, or they're not. I don't know. What is this? Tax evasion. What is the tax evasion? And how has that got to do with anything to do with beauty? Heartbroken and tax evasion. Temperance, there could be a Sagittarius here. Or this could be Archangel Michael here to balance something out. It has to do with finance because we've got tax evasion. There's some sort of balancing out that is going on. It's a little bit like, I remember like when I was a kid and me and my sister, like it wasn't very often that we got, like cool drink or something like that. And say if we had to share a can of cool drink or something, and we'd be pouring it into the glasses and making sure it's exactly the same, you know what I mean? And this is what I'm getting here. Like, see how the angel is pouring in the cups? That's how it was like when we were kids, and we'd have to try and balance it out exactly that we got the same. That's funny. But there's something shining over the mountains. Now, did I not say Mount Warrnambool? Something in the mountains, and it's like got some information. It was closed down, I heard, last year. People weren't allowed to go in there. It's a sacred site, so it might be something to do with that. It might hold some sort of information. It might be part of the crystalline grid, and I should imagine it will be because it's one of the natural wonders. Someone's got 1 foot in the water and 1 foot on the earth. So grounded to the earth on one side and emotionally balanced on the other. So grounded and balanced emotionally. Somebody's finding their balance in all things. And of course I'm seeing this triangle there on the chest. I mean, that's the balance of life, right? And that's like the the mind, the body, and the spirit. We have the number 3 is out on the table, and that's what that is giving me for like complete balance, mind, body, and spirit. I don't know what this has got to do with tax evasion, but it might be. It might be that somebody's balancing out their finances as well. You know, they're going through their someone's doing their taxes or something. But somebody might be getting into trouble for tax evasion. Take it as it resonates. So somebody's heartbroken. Somebody's actually genuinely heartbroken that somebody is beautiful and balanced. And somebody might be wanting to with tax evasion, we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So somebody is going through it. So this is somebody that is heartbroken about somebody else that's got everything in order and balanced, and they haven't. And they might be getting into trouble for tax evasion. So what is the footsteps? They might be wanting to follow, look, somebody's looking into something. Yeah, and this is somebody following somebody's actions. Excuse me. Oh dear. Somebody doesn't want me to say something. But this is somebody shining a light on someone's footprint. There's a footprint here. It's this is somebody like balancing out some paperwork, and they're following someone's footprint. Something's not balancing out. The Wheel of Fortune is moving in reverse for whoever this is. And they may be feeling trapped because the truth is here. They got nothing coming in. We have a King of Swords in reverse. who has no support system in their finances. But the Hierophant is here. This could be like, you know, the authorities are here looking at somebody's paperwork here. And they were unable to stab an empress. This could be the beauty here in the back. So they may have been trying to trap someone here, but that has not worked. And they've missed out on a 10 of Cups and an Empress because of what they may have been trying to get away with here. And so they're heartbroken. We also have a divine spouse here. Like, clarify the 3 and the footsteps there, please, Spirit. The 3 and the footsteps. Somebody's waiting for their ships to come in. And there's the 3 of Wands. Is that meant to be in reverse or in the... Oh, it's come out sideways. Then it landed on frugal. So somebody might be having minimal... Well, somebody's got nothing coming in and been told to be frugal here. We have a Queen of Swords in reverse. So somebody was not smart about their pentacles. Clarify the divine spouse, please. Divine spouse is trapped. So this is somebody's divine spouse is trapped. And they might be going to jail. There could be somebody here going to jail for tax evasion. But there's a win. I think this is a win for a divine spouse. But look, somebody's wish fulfillment is not. They were foolish. So what is this win? This could be a win for the collective somehow. A win. Judgment is in reverse. So somebody had poor judgment. I don't know how a win can actually come out as poor judgment. I don't know. Like, so this is bad news for one person that's heartbroken and good news for whoever else, right? For the collective, you, somebody, whoever resonates with this promise. We've got a promise. What is the promise? Somebody's promising an offer, or they may have promised an offer. It could be a younger person here. Page of Pentacles. It's like somebody giving an offering. That could come out with this present here. What is this offering and prize? Illusions have lifted. Somebody's seen something. Clarify the red flag. Something is not over and sunlight has been, something's exposed. Red flag. A contract. I heard, damn, really? I heard somebody could have had a contract on somebody's head here. And then you've got the Knight of Wands and the Death in reverse, but something has not worked out and they're exposed. Somebody had a contract on someone. I feel this is a contract on someone's fortune. Five of Swords, win at all costs, right? Red flag. Somebody's not getting any new passion here, new beginning. Somebody's not getting a renewed contract because of what's been shown here. We've got a Hangman in reverse, they're stuck. Clarify the Hermit, Somebody's name might be like Herbert or something. Somebody's walking away, or they can't. What's this? Frugal. So it's like somebody can't, they're walking away but they can't. We have a King of Swords in reverse. Could be an air sign, could be a... Well, this is just somebody with no integrity. So somebody walked away because somebody had no integrity. A Page of Cups. This could be an offer of something small. The Page of Wands is bad news, and somebody's not moving to calmer waters. It's like somebody can't move on, or they can't. This is like bad news. Somebody can't. Somebody has to, I don't know, apologise or make amends or something like that, because they can't just walk away from something here. They might have to actually communicate with someone. Because of the situation that they've created. I'm confused. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so clarify the Three of Swords, please, Spirit. The Hierophant's here, the authorities are here. Well, this is a spiritual leader. No, this is something to do with, well, maybe it's an accountant, or maybe it's, you know, like the system, the, you know, ADO or something like that. Temperance. So someone's been tempered. Temperance. Stopped, you know, like temperance, slowed down. This is somebody, could be from somebody's family or someone from the past, or this is to dealing with something from the past, some past actions. I heard Wheel of Fortune in reverse, so something to do with somebody's generational wealth, their investment. The Hermit. Somebody's having their investments investigated, and they're not getting some sort of information here. This is Nine of Cups in reverse. Somebody's stuck with the Hermit, and there's a Tower. This is something that somebody can't get out of here. This is a red flag. They've got nothing coming in. And there's no information here. About a Six of Pentacles, the balance of the money, right? It's an Emperor showing themselves. This is an Emperor. somebody with no love. Frugal, Eight of Swords is an injustice. Somebody's not a star, they're not shining bright. So, somebody's being audited basically, and they're not being seen as very bright. They will be going to jail. We've got, oh my goodness, judgment, because their judgment was all wrong. It's not over. So the judgment is not over for this person. But see, somebody else has got a win, and the way that just flipped, the way that sort of just, when I opened the card, so this is I just looked at beauty, divine spouse, and win, and then this just flipped out like that. I'm going to put that there. Interesting. So we have a Queen of Swords in reverse, and we have an Emperor. They had no integrity, this Emperor. They may have had a feminine energy, or I feel like that Queen of Swords may have been, somebody might have been doing the books or something like that, and they haven't done a good job, or, you know, like something's gone wrong. I don't know, we'll see. Page of Pentacles. We have a Queen of Pentacles in reverse, so this is somebody that's not grounded. They may have offered somebody something, but now somebody's been exposed for some sort of illusions. Seven of Cups. Yeah, with their offer. Ace of Pentacles has been exposed. So somebody was giving to someone. They were weak, and it's the Ace of Cups in reverse. We've got weakness. Somebody was weakness for somebody's cup. They may have been pouring money into somebody, and it's not over. This Emperor may have been weak for somebody's sex, right? And this is why their money's not adding up. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, because there's the High Priestess here that's exposing things. This person could be an accountant or something like that. You know, like somebody who's on their money. They know what they're doing. They're a professional. And this person is stuck. Ace of Wands. What were they doing with their wand? This could also be somebody in a bank. We have a King of Pentacles has a limp dick. It's making them impotent. So whatever's stressing them out is making them impotent. Wow. So this person had a weakness for somebody, and they may have spent a lot of money maybe on, you know, and now they've got, so this might be their karma, is that they've got erectile dysfunction or something. They got no defense. Wow, this is funny. Well, it's not funny, but it's funny. But somebody wanted to win at all costs here. The Ten of Pentacles. But they're losing. Yeah, they had no integrity of knowledge. And somebody else has got, yeah, they wanted a victory, but it's just not. We have a Queen of Wands hiding here. Queen of Wands in reverse. This could be like a prostitute or something hiding in the background. So somebody's just got knowledge of this. So somebody's got knowledge that somebody was spending money on sex, basically. And so perhaps somebody's wife's found out because the books are not adding up, and somehow it's to do with this. Yeah, somebody who's not single. Five of Swords. Winning at all costs. This is somebody codependent and somebody jealous of somebody else. Oh, that's just like giving me like, you know, like as that third party person, and they're jealous of the wife because this person might not have wanted to give up the wife, but is codependent on the masculine. Yeah, just codependent on it, right? But having to share with the wife, and so this person is jealous of the wife, something like that. So somebody's walking away, but how this is mixing up with the finances is because somebody was, you know, like, you know, the books weren't adding up. Because of it, he must be feeding money into this person and feeding money into a family, something like that. An Emperor is walking away, maybe from this person now, and now this person's like defenseless. Well, this could have been a defenseless person, like that they've taken advantage of. When someone's got their guard down, or they're feeling vulnerable now. And we got a Queen of Swords in reverse. So it could be an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Or this is just telling us that this Emperor has no integrity. They're codependent for a victory. So they need someone else to be successful. It's just like that they needed the wife. I think this High Priestess here is giving me the wife. I'm seeing 3 people here. Four people. And possibly some children. Page of Cups, clarify this Page of Cups. A Knight of Wands is in reverse. Somebody with impulsive action is coming with like an apology or an offer or something for this Emperor. Like, I don't know. There's a Queen of Swords in reverse and a King of Swords in reverse. This could actually be a couple as well here. She's always hiding in the background. Queen of Swords and a King of Swords in reverse, both in reverse. So they're both liars and manipulators. Lying, manipulating so-and-sos. And they could be a couple that actually hold some sort of authority. Page of Wands. Strength, but they're weak. So we've got weakness and juggling. Juggling the money. They're stuck, and they're stuck. Work. There's a King of Wands in reverse. This person was arrogant and stubborn. And now this is why they're in this situation, because they're arrogant and stubborn. So, and then here we've got with this Page of Wands, a couple, so it could have been a divorce or something, or a couple are separating. They're not getting their, well, they may have overindulged right? But we have the truth here. Somebody could have been like a big drinker. Bad news. So somebody could have separated because of somebody's drinking. Somebody could have separated because of somebody's drinking. You know, like they said, there was no love because of somebody's drinking. But they couldn't walk away. Ace of Swords, truth. Ace of Swords, truth. The Sun. So yeah, this is coming out. This has been exposed. It's been looked at. Been seen. A child. You are the sunshine. What is it? You are the sunshine. I was going to say you are 2 songs in one hit, and I just lost it. It's gone now. The truth about someone's child is coming out. There's some sort of truth coming out about somebody's child. And a third-party relationship. Someone's holding back this information. Or why somebody held back money. Someone may have had a child. 6 of Swords. Damn. So we have a Page of Swords and a Fool. This is giving me young people. Somebody going on a leap of faith and somebody, yeah, this is both like giving me young energies that are like setting out new in their lives. So this is giving me, they were stuck, couldn't walk away. Not moving to calmer waters. Yes, there's 2 very distinct, different personalities here. You can see them, right? This one's sort of like very defensive and this one's very whimsical. So this could be 2 children. And the Queen of Cups in reverse. 10 of Swords in reverse. A Victory. And a House in reverse. Somebody could have lied about somebody's love life because of their drinking. And there's truth about the sunshine and the child. So this is giving me a truth about this. See this child here? Something growing, so this is somebody could have trusted in some sort of mentor sitting on a throne here, this emperor. So somebody could have walked away from somebody because they felt, yeah, like I see this person here, you know, maybe they may have been impotent or something like that, and they're just thinking of, or they just weren't passionate. They just weren't passionate. They were just thinking about their pentacles, right? And it caused somebody to be defenseless. And I feel like that this Empress here is married to this King of Pentacles, who is really quite ignorant, and he's just counting his pennies, and he's sitting on his throne, and he's not even looking at his queen over here, his high priestess sitting on her throne, but very humble and, you know, just like taking everything in. Like, this person's watching. So this is somebody that somebody was married to. And it's like this is a mismatch for sure, because look, this is like, see this King of Pentacles, he's just sitting there on his throne and he's looking down at his big penny there, and he's just looking at that. He's not even looking or paying any attention to this high priestess here, who is standing in her power. See, and this has come under a contract, so this is like a marriage. This is a married couple, but you just look at the two, they're just totally mismatched. Totally. This person is humble, frugal, spiritual, and this person is just all about his money, nothing else. It's it's a very ignorant energy. And he's impotent or just not passionate with the Ace of Wands in reverse. So there was no passion here, but in this contract. So somebody may have been then open to, walked away, and then being vulnerable to an emperor that may have offered a small cup or but their intentions were like sorted. You know, like there was like lustful type energy behind this emperor with this Page of Cups. It's like offering a hand but with ill intent. But there's no union here with this Page of Wands, and yeah. Truth about someone's sunshine. Somebody's sunshine could have been in a cup. Somebody might have been a big drinker and their happiness is in their cup. That was it, right? And that's what the truth here is saying. So there was no love, there was no like union, because somebody's love was just in the cup. Or their love also here is for the children, because we've got these two younger energies here, young adults here. So there's the Queen of Cups There's a Queen of Cups in reverse. I feel like this is this High Priestess. So the balance is getting balanced out because this is to do with the tax, right? The money, the footsteps. So somebody's actually going over somebody's story, looking at the footsteps. This is interesting. So the clouded, so this is because something was clouded about the money situation. So somehow this is to do with that. Page of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Juggling. Oh, shit. Yeah. So we've got the juggling. We're trying to balance things out, but we've got this thief here. And this is coming out as this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Juggling money. Or this was keeping this did I not say before that somebody was spending somehow? Causing this imbalance in the final Page of Pentacles. Crossroads. Somebody may have cut somebody out of a will, or like cut somebody off their money. It's been exposed that somebody's been offered some money to a Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Could be a Virgo, somebody's 10 of Pentacles. Juggling. The moon has been exposed. A King of Cups is in reverse. Could be a Cancer, Pisces or Scorpio who's trying to get a victory with the Six of Wands by taking somebody may have passed away. Yeah. A Knight of Pentacles, slow moving growth, which is good, right? But yeah, somebody was offered something. After they passed away. Slow moving finances. Slow moving finances. But there was a 10 of Pentacles here. Somebody got a victory, a King of Cups in reverse, got a victory, but now been exposed for as a thief. This person's been exposed as a thief for juggling some money by cutting somebody out. Look, there's jealousy and winning at all costs of a 10 of Pentacles. Somebody was cut out of like a will, out of a contract here. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Clarify this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. A death. After a death. There's this slow moving money. Or a slow death. And there's the Four of Swords again. Like somebody was, right? Somebody was paying to take somebody out with a slow moving death. What is this? Well, this is what somebody did. Like slowly took somebody out for their money. What? I didn't want to be left out in the cold, a third party, to reverse a third party situation. The Magician, this is like a warlock or something, didn't want to share with a third party, a Four of Wands. This is an unstable situation, but somebody's stuck because of their weakness to the cup. That's like giving me sex, right? Like, because the cup's in reverse, it's like it's not love, it's somebody being addicted to somebody's cup. Two of Pentacles. This is an imbalanced. This is a manipulator. The King of Swords in reverse. A slow death. I keep getting that. A slow death. A Queen of Pentacles and a slow death. Being cut out of some money here, or a will or something. And I just got really, really tired all of a sudden, like feeling sleepy. Like I was fine a minute ago, and now it's just like, this might have something to do with this slow death. That somebody might be instigating with giving somebody something. I feel like somebody's giving somebody something in order to take them out slowly for an inheritance, for money. It's this King of Pentacles. To make somebody vulnerable. Making somebody vulnerable to illness or something. Because I'm feeling really sleepy. Like, it's like a, like I'm just getting like this hypnosis, like when they go, now you're going to get very sleepy, and when I click my fingers, you're going to do this. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. Somebody might have, well, a magician came out, right? So this person, after doing all this, might be just getting into trouble for tax evasion. Or they might be getting in trouble because, I don't know, we'll see. Actually, nothing's even come out that this person's got in trouble at all. But I can tell you that this Queen of Cups, this Queen of Pentacles in reverse is maybe taken out slowly, or is getting taken out slowly. Or somebody has already, but because the Death card is definitely here, with like a slow offer. Clarify this Queen of Pentacles and this slow offer here, please, with the Death. A slow death, A rich man. Somebody wants to be a rich man by taking somebody out slowly. Well, this is what happened. And somebody was cut out. A child, we've got a child here. There's no jail. So this person hasn't been caught. Ace of Pentacles and exposure with the Two of Swords. A child. They wanted a new beginning, but they've been exposed for giving money or cutting a child out. Crossroads, or they gave money to a child. They could have put money into like the child's bank account or something. What? Three of Pentacles. Or the money was for a child, someone's child. There was money given for someone's child, but has this person slowly taken this person out of the picture? Three of Pentacles with the High Priestess, please, Spirit. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, there's no imprisonment. No imprisonment. That's giving me like this was not a binding contract or something. No imprisonment with the Three of Pentacles, like no binding of a contract with this High Priestess. So maybe, I don't know, it was like a verbal agreement or something. The King of Pentacles with the Ace of Wands, clarifier, vulnerable. King of Pentacles with the Ace, someone's marriage. This is what I said. This is somebody's marriage with no passion. There was no passion in this marriage. And somebody was vulnerable. This is sad news. It made someone vulnerable. Number 14 could be significant. There was no passion in a marriage. And this was sad. Someone was sad. It could have caused somebody some depression because there was no passion in this relationship. Clarify the Eight of Cups and the Emperor. I'm not going to take all of them, I'm just going to take the one that came up. So this was not his thoughts that somebody would walk away. So somebody walked away, but he never expected this Emperor. Damn. Clarify that Page of Cups and the Knight of Wands. A gift. So somebody gave somebody an offer and that came out as a present, right? Okay, so they might have been shifting money, offering it to somebody as a present, or so that somebody wasn't paying tax on something because it was a present. A Knight of Wands in reverse. A long road for a long time. Somebody was making some sort of deposits as a gift. So it didn't have to be going through like the tax. Giving gifts to maybe this child. Like putting it in a bank account in a child's name or something like that as gifts. You see what I'm saying? This was an injustice because the marriage, so the High Priestess here may have been not receiving. Justice in reverse, Page of Wands in reverse, a good Lord, an injustice. Bad news, the Lovers, and the good Lord is here. The Lovers in reverse, hope. Somebody may have been giving some sort of hope in a legal matter, the justice system, but legal and hope with the good Lord. Somebody might have been praying. Somebody might have been praying that somebody had taken them, like there was a legal matter to do with some sort of overindulgence. And what is the Nine of Cups? A lot of money. There was a lot of money here. No partnership. They didn't want to share. There was no partnership. They didn't want to share with their partner. Bad news, Lovers in reverse. So some sort of bad news that I don't know. Clarify the sunshine and a rich girl. This could be the child. Or because this truth is coming out, this could be the high priestess. But I feel more like this is the child. A lot of money. A lot of money divulged, I heard. So somebody could have been like, oh, if we got the Lovers in reverse, and then we've got this Nine of Cups in reverse, like there was no wish fulfillment in the bedroom, I heard. So they spent their money. There was a lot of money spent on somebody's, this is the truth, somebody's wish fulfillment, which is the sunshine, this rich girl. So somebody made somebody rich. With these gifts. They put a lot of money into these gifts, I feel, is this Nine of Cups, like wasted money, like, money that is spent, like the cups are in reverse, so it's like they're tipped upside down, so they're used, you know what I mean? This might be what they're saying, that they're going to swallow with hope here, that this is their excuse, right, where this money is gone, but there's truth here coming out. It was definitely an injustice. Someone could be begging someone something. This is giving me I feel like this person has given their money to somebody, or this is what they're saying, they've spent their money on, like instant gratifications. And they've made somebody, or they put money into a child and made them rich. The World, clarify the World in reverse. A living room in reverse. Not over. I also could have been saying that I put money into a house or a living room or something, like continuous money. Not organised. 6. It's not over. It's continuous, it's not over. Clarify the Fool. Grieving over a fool, over this child. I feel like somebody's grieving over a child. Page of Swords. Went on a journey. Grieving and journey. End of a cycle. Or somebody's feeling foolish on this journey and they're grieving after they've got some sort of information, this knowledge. They could have gone on a journey to spy. and it's only brought them grief that somebody's a star. An official person, we have the police, or an authority. 2-2, could have been, because divine spouse here, could have been somebody's twin flame. Murky thoughts. Someone was not a thief, false person that was ill in a house. Somebody was manipulating somebody to be ill. That's what I mean. This is something to do with this slow death thing. In a house, locked in a house, being manipulated like a puppet on a string to make someone sick. This person was not a thief, but there was murky thoughts here. This is manipulation, and I don't know where this story is going, but we have a win, and it could be a win. Actually, it could be that because this truth's coming out, this high priestess, which could be collective, could become the official person here, and with this money and the sunshine as a rich girl. Clarify the win, please, Spirit, the win, the house. Somebody's going to win a house. Where's this house coming from? It's coming, bringing change. Somebody might be moving house. Somebody's getting a new house. It's the divine spouse. So the high priestess comes out as the divine. The husband here in this loveless marriage, this marriage with no passion that left somebody vulnerable and sad and, you know, like feeling sick, or it might be depression, yeah, with the grief here. For a long time, it was like a long time. He didn't expect someone to walk away. So this might have messed up the plan, that someone was going to pass away over this. But somebody might have left, because somebody left here with the 8 of Cups. They might have taken an offer from somewhere else, but it was a platonic situation. Yeah, it was somebody lending a hand. And a platonic, there was no, you know, it wasn't a love relationship. And that person may have helped shine a light on what was going on here. And that person could have been watching this scenario take place. This could have been this emperor that might have been watching this, what was going on. And they may have felt that the wife was being whimsical, or, you know, or naive, or vulnerable, something like that, or, you know, like just not seeing something. And it could have made somebody grieve. Not over. there's no ending here. It was going on and on and on. This is something that was going on and on for a long time, that somebody was watching what was going on, and how there was some sort of deposits like going out. Yeah. Clarify the change. Yeah, look. This is going to bring somebody some big luck here. So what is going to happen here? Look, someone's got high honour. Oh, damn. This is high honour. What is going to happen to this King of Pentacles? Expect, yeah, look, Spirit's just saying expect high honour. So this might be just some sort of information coming forward. Because somebody's traced somebody's footsteps and got this information and found there was an injustice. But and then we have this official person here as the Star. It could be an Aquarius, perhaps. There's bad news that somebody was ill and false. Or somebody was making somebody ill to get unexpected money. Murky thoughts at a meeting. There was poor judgment, yeah, and success in love is in reverse. Main male, it was not a main male with a main female. At work, occupation, was it occupation? Somebody was not a thief, they were a good lady. Somebody could have been saying that somebody was a thief at their work. That's just come out of nowhere and amongst all that. And that could have been where these police got involved. Somebody could have said that somebody was a thief at work. And so the police started following the footsteps of what was going on here. Some sort of investigation, because we had and this is something that somebody didn't know about, the Hermit here. About what somebody was invested in. Where was the money going? It was injustice, so they found this injustice. So somebody was investigated. Because it's like they were watching somehow. Somebody being sick. A false person, someone being manipulated by a false person to get unexpected money. They may have spoken to this person, they might have had a meeting and found that this person had murky thoughts and their judgment was off and there was no success in a marriage. This person was not a main male. We have a main female at work, was not a thief. They were a good lady. So somebody was saying that somebody was a thief at work, but this person was not. Oh, gosh. So what do we need to know now? Like, what do we want to ask? So what's going to happen to this King of Pentacles? So it looks like the collective, who seems to be this High Priestess here, was being shafted. Yeah, a lover. So this is somebody's partner. Someone's been shafted by their partner. Not holding back. Clarify the sad news, vulnerability, the sad news. Someone was not giving to, someone was frugal, they were holding back from their partner. They were not giving. There was no passion in this relationship. But clarify this Ace of Pentacles and the small child, please, Spirit. The Ace of Pentacles and the small child wasn't left out. A small child. Five of Pentacles in reverse. A Queen of Wands in reverse. This is a lustful energy. This, you know, this could have been the. This could have been somebody on the side might have had a child, and they didn't want to leave them out, because that's what was being seen, right? Somebody had someone on the side and had a child. They may have actually, so they didn't want to be cut out. So it's like the wife never got anything. So all the pentacles went to this child, who was looks like a love child here. Clarify this rich man with this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. The Devil. So the rich man, it looks like he was giving somebody something to cause a slow death, right? Like what? A Queen of Cups, the mother, a mother. This could be the wife, because this is a loving, nurturing, mothering figure. This person was giving something to somebody to make them slowly pass away. So clarify this Emperor here. A bad investment. There was a bad investment. So somebody walked away. Somebody was codependent. Not his thoughts. Someone was codependent. Clarify the Page of Cups with the Gift. The Gift with the Page of Cups. Could be a Capricorn, somebody. No, there was no money. No gift. No offer with this Page of Pentacles here. No longing, no asking. Knight of Wands, Knight of Wands. Clarify the Knight of Wands. The gift could have been the child. Knight of Wands could be going to jail. Or they're bound to. Someone was bound to the gift, the child. Why is the Page of Pentacles in reverse? But they didn't give to the child. Family in reverse. They didn't give to the child. They didn't give to the family. The child might have said that they didn't get anything. Maybe they didn't. So that was what they might have been saying, is that they were paying for money for a child, but the child might have said that they didn't get anything. They didn't get the gift, or it was only minimal. And so somebody might be going to jail for a long time. Legal matter and hope with the good Lord. Someone was a player. Clarify the good Lord. Yeah, someone's been seen exposed for their deceptions. So someone's definitely been exposed for their deceptions here. There was no love in this situation. Clarify the Nine of Cups. The extreme tower. A lot of money. A lot of money was juggled and was held back, tempered, untempered. A lot of money was spent. Untempered or uncalled for, or there was a lot of money that was not called for, like not accounted for. Clarify the living room in reverse. The Sun and the Nine of Pentacles, Cups. Never ending living room in reverse. Never ending. Somebody could have been saying that they're never ending expenses, not walking away from a house or a living room. It was never ending. It was never ending. They couldn't move to calm the waters. It was never ending. There was no end. Nine of Cups. Someone was doing magic. Manifesting in reverse. So manifesting in reverse is like doing things in the dark, like doing things the wrong ways, doing things wrong, And they love doing it. Clarify the Fool. Longing. Longing for a new beginning. Longing to take a leap of faith. But there's someone standing here with this Page of Swords. They're not healed. And they're grieving. We've got longing and grieving. Never-ending longing and grieving. Never-ending wanting and grieving that nothing was ever enough for this person. There's a long journey of longing and healing and grieving, if that might have been what it was like for this mother figure. It's giving like a trap, like someone locked inside, or always like never-ending healing, Somebody wants somebody in never-ending healing. A long journey, grieving, always sad. But that's what this is giving me over here, that this is the slow death causing this, depression, never-ending healing. So what is the win with the spouse and the star? Star? Someone's got a new beginning. This is transformations here. Someone's sad, but somebody has not healed. But somebody's got a transformation. Death in reverse. Never-ending sadness. So and this is a new beginning from this never-ending sadness. And there's the win. And somebody has become a star. Okay, is this military person? Who is this official person? Oh, I'm feeling this tiredness again. A Queen of Swords. High Priestess. Yeah. So there you go, collective. Is the High Priestess. So expect good luck and high honour. So we have a King of Wands here. This is good luck and high honour. Someone's not holding back, this King of Wands. So this could be a business person. Expectation, King of Wands, clarify. It's a partnership, but it's this could be a platonic business partnership. Clarify the 2 cups in reverse. And the 4 of Pentacles. 2 cups in reverse and the 4 of Pentacles. Clarify. A King of Cups. Wow. So we've got a King of Cups, an Emperor. So the Emperor could be a King of Cups. The King of Cups could be a Cancer, Pisces or a Scorpio. It could be a father figure. May be a bit short of but we've got it's balancing out. So somebody's balancing out their money. And this is what is expected, and this is the win, right? So this could be a love partnership and a business partnership. Expect a house and change, big luck, high honour in business, expect. Not holding back from a King of Cups, Emperor, who's getting their money balanced. Because here we've got the King and Emperor. Here we have a King and an Emperor. So there's a message coming in about somebody's poor judgment, or somebody's not going to judge somebody's method. What is this message? Yeah, no work. Somebody's not going to get judged for no work. They're coming in or moving quickly. So we've got no judgment at work. Someone's moving quickly. No judgment, moving quickly. Knight of Swords, Knight of Swords. Clarify the Knight of Swords. Queen of Pentacles. So somebody's moving towards a Queen of Pentacles. Could be this Queen of Swords. Yeah, somebody doesn't know, or somebody doesn't know that something's coming. Oh my God, I'm getting overwhelmingly tired. We have a King of Swords, we've got integrity, we've got a third party, we've got a victory. There'll be no burdens and lies. It's over. Yeah, no more heartbreak. It's all exposed. And we might have a Page of Cups, Ten of Swords, an Empress. There is somebody could have acted childish to take someone out, or someone's child could have been involved. Yeah, that could be the bad news, yeah. But oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to go and lie down. This is crazy. Return to sender, Spirit. If this is somebody's projecting negative energy towards me, somebody's not a star and making me tired. This is not my energy. I should not be tired. Holy Spirit, please protect my energy. Holy Spirit, Holy Ancestors, in the name of Jesus, protect my energy, please. Return to sender all negative energy projections. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. 10 of Cups. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Not my collective. Somebody's vulnerable. Someone doesn't know that someone's coming in. Alright, I'm going to leave it right there. I'm going to leave it right there, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye-bye.